Hey guys, it's Ep14 and welcome back to episode 14 of my Play Corona. In today's episode we have got some games to get through. We're also in the January transfer window as well in today's episode, so there's a slight chance that we could be moving away from Leeds if a proper offer comes in from a decent team that we want to join. So that's something to look forward to in today's episode. Hopefully it does happen. We'll wait and see. The first game is against Chelsea. We're going to be playing this game. We obviously sim quite a few games to try and get into the January transfer window in the last episode, and in this episode we're going to be playing some matches and just hoping that we receive an offer at some point. We've also got Wolves as well and a cup game against Hull City as well as potentially Birmingham City as well, so plenty of games to get through. We'll have to wait and see how many games we have time for. Before we get into things though, if we could try and hit 75 likes, and I'd really appreciate it. Also, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already as well, and that'd be absolutely fantastic. Let's crack on with today's episode and get on with the game against Chelsea. Currently we've played 5 games, got 2 goals and 1 assist. Need to try and improve that. Obviously last season we absolutely smashed our goals to game ratio. This season not doing quite as well, but as a team collectively we're not doing so well, and also I've had an injury as well, so we'll see. Hopefully score against Chelsea. It's going to be a tough game, and let's find out how we get on. Okay, there we go for this game against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Let's crack on and see how we get on. Hopefully going to get ourselves a victory, and yeah, it's going to be a tough game. I'm certainly not expecting to come here and totally dominate Chelsea. Our form would suggest that we shouldn't really end up doing that, and that probably won't be the case, but let's see how we get on. Hopefully we can surprise Chelsea here. I'll have that Saïs. Chance to turn and shoot. A good block. Let's get us back in as well. Let's put it in their first time, beaten to it. Gareth Bale turning here, running at our defence. It's going to be tough for them to be able to defend against him, but Janssen does really good defending. Opportunity for a cross to be put in, maybe. Can I beat Rudiger too? I have done, and there's plenty of power behind it, but unfortunately it's right at the goalkeeper, who saves pretty comfortably in the end, but it's a really good headed chance. And I tell you what, we've been the better team in this game. Really surprising match for us so far. We're performing really well. Could do with obviously an opening goal, but certainly no expectations of that against Chelsea, but certainly performing better than them at the moment. Oh, what a pass that is. I wasn't even expecting it. Unfortunately, though, we couldn't quite get there. Courtois was quick to come out. But again, we're looking positive. We're playing forward. We're having better opportunities than Chelsea. Just could do with the goal. I think certainly they're going to have the upper hand on that side of things. They are going to have a couple of chances, and they have the qualities to be able to take them. I'm really the only player that's got that sort of quality in our team, and even still, I can't also do everything by myself. Off the ball there. Look for Saïs, maybe the pass. It's not a bad ball. Just couldn't quite get there in time. Courtois comes out, and another really good chance for us yet again. Alioski giving it back. Take a touch. Oh, saved by Courtois. I was expecting it to be blocked, but has to punch over the bar and out for another corner. Can we get away from our man yet again? Let's try and just pull away from him. Not a bad ball in again. This time again challenged. Back out if we can. Let's get another cross in, please, Saïs. Another one? Yes. Oh, punched away. Saïs still on free kicks out with this one, to be honest. Let's see how he gets on here. And, oh, it's in! What a finish from the free kick, and we win the game 1-0. It's deserved as well. From the first half performance that we put in, and we've scored. We'll happily have that. Saïs there with a beautiful free kick over the wall, off the post and in. Courtois couldn't get there, and we have taken the lead. He's really the only other player that's got a bit of quality in this team. He's the only real other source of goals as well. Antonsen obviously scoring a few recently, but the actual quality is all really through Saïs other than myself. And we're going into the half-time break at 1-0. Very happy with that. Got to try and get a goal ourselves, ideally, as well, to try and obviously help out the rest of our teammates and get a second one. But yeah, very impressed with how we got on. Played the better football, being the better team. That's exactly why we're winning. Good run, go on. Oh, just over the bar. Good strike on the left foot as well. But unfortunately, just lifted over the bar. Couldn't quite find the back of the net. Was going for the top corner there. Wanted a really good quality goal, but just missed it. I've had 7 shots in this game. That is ridiculous. Oh, it's going to be a penalty. Foul on Gareth Bale. It's a stupid one. I think it's Denton there. It goes in for the foul. 25 minutes left. You're giving away a penalty. Frustrating because Chelsea haven't done enough. Haven't done anything really. And yet they've got themselves an opportunity to go level with us. And even worse than that, we've taken Saïs off as well. Double whammy. So yeah, if they score this, then it is totally undeserved. And he's going to chip it down the middle, is he? Oh no, he put it in the bottom left. Keeper went there, but he's still scored. And that is totally undeserved. Can't believe we're equalising now. It's all come from a bad judgment there from Denton. Give away a foul. And Chelsea take the chance, just as I said that they could do. Go on, play me through. It's the second. We've got back in front, and that is a very bizarre goal. Wasn't really expecting that one to happen at all. But it's 2-1. We've scored finally. With 20 minutes left of this game, we've gone back in front. And yeah, it kind of is a bit of a strange goal, to be honest. I wasn't really expecting him to be able to play the ball through, but he did in the end, and I find it home somehow. No idea, but I'm happy to have scored. And hopefully that's the first of many to come in today's episode. Good chance. Man, they've equalised. Poor defending again. Chelsea have had 2 chances and scored them both. Very frustrating, but our defence collapses that time round. Yeah, that's the quality of the opposition. Like Chelsea, when they have players like Gareth Bale that can do that sort of thing, that can get away from your defenders like that. Just watch him drift away from the fullback who just dives in. Denton again. Absolutely terrible. Just goes in, just loses his position, allows Bale free time. You can't allow that, not Gareth Bale. It's 2-2, 15 minutes to go, and again we're throwing away the leads. But yeah, that's the quality of the opposition. They haven't deserved it, but it seems like they're going to get something from this game at this rate. It's the 90th minute now, opportunity for Chelsea late on. Got to clear that, but unfortunately we're clearing it straight back to them because everyone was back in the box. Yeah, it's been a bit frustrating for us. They've got a late chance here as well to potentially win the game, but cleared now, offside, and that should well be it at 2-2. That's it, finishes 2-2. Before the game I'd have taken a draw, definitely, but during this game, absolutely not. We should have won this game for sure, but yeah, 2 mistakes, 2 errors at the back have meant that Chelsea got something of the match, which they really shouldn't have done. Yeah, frustrating. Glad to have obviously scored, but yeah, we need to try and score it more consistently this season. We've also got to, as a team, defend better. I think we're struggling defensively massively. I can't say we're going to be with this team for much longer, but certainly whilst I am here, we do want to be trying to win some games. And we are still in the relegation zone on 18 points from 19 games. You never want to be on less points than games played, so we've got to try and improve that for a start. We will do some play drills, and it doesn't look like we're going to have any particular good signs this week. No, just a little bit of change, but no actual increases. I think I also got an assist in that game as well, without realising. Okay. Did I get an assist? Oh, I did. I think I did actually, didn't I? Completely forgot about that, but yeah, that means from 6 games, we got 3 goals, 2 assists. That looks a little bit healthier now. We will again try and sim up to the next game. Doesn't seem like we're going to get any more offers in at this rate, which is a little bit worrying. I was hoping to have a few more come in for us. Maybe we have to retract the transfer request and then put another one back in again. Approach has been made by Schalke. So to just withdraw it and then do another one again. We have withdrawn it and now it's just totally gone, which is a little bit worrying. Okay then. On to the game against Wolves. We'll wait and see what happens. Maybe it takes a week to reset or something, I'm not really too sure. But yeah, that's a little bit worrying that that's just happened. I can still receive offers, but it just means I won't have a transfer request submitted. But anyway, on to this game against Wolves. Let's see how we get on. Got to get ourselves a victory. Simple as that. Got to win the game. It's Wolves, and yeah, given the last performance we put in, we should win this match. Come on, we've got to win this game now. We've got to get ourselves a couple of goals as well here to try and make up for the games that we haven't scored so far this season. Yeah, we really need to come out here and totally destroy Wolves, basically. I don't know the chance of that happening, to be honest. We'll have to wait and see what sort of Leeds team turns up here. I'm certainly up for this game, and hopefully my teammates are as well. Got to have another good performance. That's not a good start. What a turn. Chance here to shoot. Oh, just over. It was dipping really nicely as well. It was an ambitious strike, but it wasn't too far away. Go on, Sayers. Pull out another one of those beauties, please. We'll take a goal here. Go on. Yes, he's played me through. Good chance to take a touch and shoot. There we go, it's 1-0. We're taking the lead. And it's a great bit of play as well. Sayers sets me up perfectly. Lovely ball through. He saw it. I saw it as well. Took the touch and just got ahead of the defender who I thought was going to block it. I thought he was going to intercept it. So close, so tight between us two. I was just expecting him to dive in. He didn't in the end. He didn't commit. And we were allowed to smash it home and score 1-0 and put ourselves in front here. Good chance here. Going to take a touch, shoot, and gets blocked. Just approaching half-time now, still I'd just say, just about edging it. Not really too much between the two teams, to be honest. Wolves haven't had that many chances. We've had a few more than them, but nothing major really other than the goal. And it still looks to try and get a second one though before half-time. That'd be a chance here if we can get the pass right into me. Anybody? Quick feet there. Going to try and turn and shoot. Oh, I thought that was a second. Good save. I'm on an 8.5 rating at the moment. Playing pretty well. Had 6 shots already. I don't remember all them. And nearly had another one. That's it for the first time. Still win the game 1-0. Obviously fantastic to have got on the score sheet so far. Hopefully we can in the second half as well. Let's wait and see. Oh, good save, keeper. Good chance for Wolves. Probably one of their first shots, I'm pretty sure, of this game. Good opportunity, but well cleared. Here we go. Chance to lob the keeper, maybe. Oh, no, not quite. It was certainly going on target, but not quite executed properly. I don't think it was ever going to be. I'll have it again. And again. And again. Let's keep going. No, you've overpassed it. Run with it and shoot. Don't give away a penalty. 6 minutes to go. Hold on for the win. Ideally wanted a second goal. It just hasn't quite happened for us. And we'll have it here on the break. Break. Yes. I'll have that. Yes, I'm still going. Let's come back inside and maybe even try and play through whoever that is, Trubisky. Just don't mess this up. Play it inside to me. There we go. Oh, saved by the keeper. Good bit of play. Just couldn't quite get the finish right. 9.3 rating. Certainly gone up a lot. Been quite a good performance individually from myself. As a team, we've done okay as well. Certainly think we should have got a second goal at some point in this game. That's it. We got ourselves a 1-0 victory. It should have been more, but I'll take the 3 points, especially when we're in a situation like we are in the relegation zone. That should help us. Should help, hopefully, lead to us climbing the league table a little bit. Now we've got more points than games played as well, which is good to see. And yeah, also getting the goal on top of that. 9.3 rating. Very happy with the individual performance there. Of course, would have liked to see more goals, but I can say that every game. But yeah, overall, pretty happy. So in 7 games, we've got ourselves 4 goals, 2 assists now as well. Approaching the Hull City game, still hoping for an offer of some sort. I mean, got to try and send my transfer request in yet again if we can. I'm still expecting us to receive offers though, surely you can. Your listing withdrawal request. Okay, what's going on here? Granted you your request and removed you. Okay, now I'm going to ask to be put back on the transfer list again. And I can. Request transfer. Okay, let's just see what happens. They'll probably deny my request as well at this rate. And before we know it, the transfer will be over. My transfer request. I'll consider your request shortly. I'm going to send this game against Hull City in order to hopefully try and get some sort of request done. It's a cup game. It's in the Emirates FA Cup, one that we should compete in. I'm not so sure we should necessarily get through. I'm not too sure what league Hull are in now. And we actually won that game, went to the next round. It's good news, even without me up front. Let's see now what happens with that request and whether we are able to get it ourselves relisted, and hopefully that'll rejig things a little bit and get some more offers in. Recent transfer request. I've decided to turn down your request. Just like last time. Press transfer again. Your recent transfer request. Decided to turn it down. Great. This is at a point where maybe I should have just stuck with what I was on. I didn't really know that you had to go through this process though, of having to put yourself back on the transfer list and all this. I think you can request a 3rd time, but yeah, it's looking like I'm going to be stuck here at this rate. Again, going to see the next game against Birmingham City, trying to force ourselves onto the transfer list here. It's difficult, but yeah, obviously I want to be playing these games ideally. Lost the game to Birmingham as well. Let's see what they say. Transfer request, and you'll be added to the transfer list immediately. Whew. Okay, let's get me out of here. Jesus. Any more offers? Somebody. Please, anybody. Oh, I have to sim another game against Tottenham here. Lost 5-1 there to Tottenham. I mean, who's going to come in with 40 odd million to pay for me? Not many teams. Into the final 10 hours. Not another transfer window like this. It's been a year now I've been waiting to leave. Whole year just sat here waiting to leave. Of course we've scored a lot of goals in that time, we've done a lot of good things, got promoted, but just kind of waiting for an offer to come in. I've got 8 hours for something to happen. Unfortunately, I don't think anything is going to happen, and if anything does, it'll be an offer outside the transfer window, probably a couple of days after the transfer window is closed as well, knowing our luck. It always happens. It happens every time. I think it happened last time when we received offers outside of the window. Not so good when I want to be at a club this season. Yeah, might have to write off this season, which obviously I don't want to do. Someone give me an offer. I don't care who you are, just give me an offer. Anybody? No. That's it. Transfer window over. Another game against Colchester. Obviously hindsight's brilliant in that we should have joined Inter. But we didn't. I expected more frequent offers than what we've got, to be honest. Frustrating. Now I'm stuck in a difficult position of, do I continue playing games till the end of the season? Do I sim to the end of the season? You know, what do I do? And we've signed Aaron Lennon. Or should I say re-signed Aaron Lennon? What the hell's going on? Why making signings of players I've heard of? That's not how Leeds do it. Joining Everton when the transfer window opens. Oh. I have no idea what's going on. So he's joined us to leave us again. Okay, I'm going to play the final game of today's episode against Colchester, just so I can kind of get an idea after this match, once we finish today's episode, of what you guys want me to do. Do I sim to the end of the season? Do I just sort of sim through games individually and just wait for offers to come in? Do I play the rest of the matches of the season and just kind of get my head down and get on with it? Or do I just try and force a move somehow? Let me know your thoughts. Really curious to see. Hopefully you can vote as well in the top right hand corner if I've remembered. Let's crack on with the final game of today's episode. We are going to play this game to end things on. And yeah, let's see how we get on. Okay, we go for this game now against Colchester. Let's try and get ourselves through into the next round of the Cup if we can. And fingers crossed we've got enough quality in this team in order to do that. And the way we've given away that corner early on suggests maybe not. Coming forward here, a chance to shoot from range. That really was from range, but not too far away. Yes, great play. Oh, saved again by the keeper. Good couple of chances now, and I think it was Saka that messed that one up. But yeah, good opportunity there, and again, could really have taken the lead early on. Let's go. Come on, that has to be a goal. No, saved again. Great turn of the centre-back. I've had a couple of chances here. Maybe he could have even had a hat-trick at this rate, but still it's 0-0. Still looking for that chance. Going to turn and shoot again. These are kind of long-range strikes. Need to get a little bit closer on goal. Hasn't quite happened just yet, but 4 shots already 16 minutes in. Go on, Saeeds, have a go. Shot wasn't quite there. Difficult sort of technique really to pull off, but the goalkeeper saved fairly comfortably in the end. Half-time 0-0, no idea how it is 0-0. We've had plenty of chances again, but just not taking them, not scoring enough goals as a team or individually. So yeah, a little bit frustrating first half. We should be in front already. Got to try and break through this defence now, get a little bit closer to goal. Absolutely nobody in support. Still going here. Gonna have to try and go alone, I think, unless we can get a pass in there. And oh, wide. Jesus Christ. How do you put it wide from that distance? Going back inside, a chance here to turn my man and shoots. Oh, just I tried to go for the shot. It's a really bad challenge as well. Hopefully we're going to get up. We have done just about. And we're going to have to receive the ball at a very difficult angle. It's so frustrating. Colchester have barely got out their own half, and yet we can't do anything with the ball. So tricky against the fire at the back. Can't break them down. Running out of time as well, 20 minutes to go. And yeah, it's not quite happening for us. That's dreadful. No, you can't do that. That's a stupid pass. Chance to play through. Alioski here, out of strength. No real surprise there. We've changed formation to up front now. Still believe we can get something from this, but yeah, it's going to be difficult. Okay, get a cross in. Into the back post. Oh, it's a little bit behind me. Annoying, because that was a good opportunity for a good ball there. Don't mess this up, Says. Don't mess this up. Why are you shooting? What are you doing, Coyle? You're a right back, and you're shooting your left foot. 2 things you shouldn't be doing. I'll have that. Turning, shooting, scoring, it's 1-0, there we go. 81st minute, we're in front, and it's about time as well. It's probably 70 minutes late, to be honest, but we'll take it. It's a goal, and finally we've been found. Managed to turn our man. It's so tricky with 5 at the back. They just essentially put loads of players behind the ball. You can see we've taken out 3 or 4 players there, just not one turn. We're giving ourselves a little bit of space in between the centre-back and I think maybe the full-back there. And we've got ourselves a good finish on top of that 1-0, and we're in front of this game. That should be it now. That should be game over, but 8 minutes left, and undoubtedly I think Colchester will go forward for the one of maybe a handful of times. Got to change from all that attack now, surely, as well. That's it. 1-0 victory into the next round. Should be so much more comfortable. The same with a lot of the games we've had in today's episode. We've not been clinical enough, not been ruthless enough to get ourselves the goals that were necessary, and ultimately we've not quite scored as many goals as we should do, but we've won the game. That's the most important thing, into the next round, and that'll pretty much conclude today's episode. Don't forget to vote in the top right hand corner if you haven't already, just to let me know what you think about what I should do about getting a transfer away. Do I just focus now on Leeds? Do I still try and sim a few games? Let me know your thoughts in the vote and also in the comments as well. Thank you all so much for watching. If we could try and hit 75 likes, then I'd really appreciate it. Also, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.